steps of you all being a part of our TMCF SOAR program. Like Dr. Armstrong mentioned, my name is Ashley Odom, and I'm Interim Senior Director of Programs with the Thurgood Marshall College Fund. I've been with TMCF for almost 6 years, and this program is my baby. Being a former K-12 educator, I know that students, you all are probably, if you haven't had prom, you probably have prom coming up, and I know that you definitely, I even saw someone earlier, they're getting ready to take senior pictures. It's already that time. Your senior year will go by very, very fast. And I know some of you may have an idea of what you plan on doing after you graduate. Some of you may be unsure with this SOAR program. The intent is for you to get exposure to what could be and to be able to be informed on what steps you need to take. Well, no matter if you go to a 4-year institution, if you decide to go to HBCU, you might end up being a TSU Tiger. We don't know. If you decide to go the community college route, and we do have what we call HBCCs, and you'll learn about those. Or if you want to go directly into the workforce, you may need to think about some certificates that you could get, or what particular programs, professional programs you maybe can do. So you will learn a lot of stuff, as well as, like Dr. Armstrong mentioned, about us as TMCF. I live here in Houston. I'm actually up the street from Texas Southern. You will see me every day, and we will be doing this program throughout the summer at multiple institutions, but do get familiar with my face and also the young lady on the screen with me, because you will be engaging with us after the boot camp is over throughout the school year. So parents, I'm letting you all know now, they will be in person at Texas Southern, but after the school year starts in their senior year, we will have monthly engagements with them to be able to provide additional resources. This is not just the summer. This is a year-long program. It also goes into next summer, where they will have the opportunity right before leaving for college or going to school, going into work, to have stipend opportunities and things of that nature. So it's not just the summer. Please, 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 as many times as we're in front of parents, I'm going to make sure I enforce that, so that you all know that this is just the introduction to a very fruitful year that we will have with your students. So students, buckle up. I cannot wait to see you all in a couple of weeks at Texas Southern. They are kicking off our boot camps for the SOAR program. Thank you all for paying attention, and I'm going to pass it over to Ms. Alicia Bostic to introduce herself.
Good evening, everyone. It's so great to see you all on. My name is Alicia Bostic, and I am serving as SOAR Program Manager. Super excited about this program and the opportunity that you all will get to just explore your options, to gain the knowledge that you need to make an informed decision about your future. As Ashley stated, I'm super excited to spend some time with you all this summer. You have an amazing team. Brian and his team are absolutely amazing. So you are in for a treat. And we just look forward to interacting with you all and supporting you all through your journey. This is my first year with TMCF, but I have 10 years of experience in TMCF. I started as a scholar in TMCF myself, with the Teacher Quality and Retention Program, and have been blessed and fortunate to continue to support the program up until now. And super excited about what's to come. I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia. And so I'll be traveling this summer to spend some time with you all. And so just super excited to meet you, and excited for the opportunity that you have for me.
All right. Thank you so much, Ashley and Alicia. We are excited to work with you and to have these amazing scholars spend a week on our campus to learn not just about Texas Southern University, but about many of the nation's HBCUs and HBCCs. And I am privileged to not be able to have to do this program alone. I would try, but it's easier with help. And I do have some amazing help to help with this program. And I'm going to introduce Miss Yvette Barker. I see she's on right there. Yvette Barker serves as the interim Assistant Vice President for Student Engagement and Campus Life. She is all things students here at Texas Southern University. We just opened our housing portal for the upcoming school year. She's working day and night. We just celebrated an amazing Spring Fest here at TSU. We just named a new president here at Texas Southern University. So we've got a lot of exciting things going on. and I know that she's working real hard. So I'm going to introduce to you my colleague, Miss Yvette Barker. She will say hello, and then I'll tell you about myself, and then I'll tell you about what you've come for tonight, information about our amazing SOAR program. Please welcome Miss Yvette Barker.
Good evening. Welcome from student life and student activities at Texas Southern University. We're going to have a good time while you all are on campus. We have our student assistants that's going to be your mentors that'll be working with you. We're going to just have some fun time. So just come ready with an open mind to learn as much as you can and just to meet a lot of new people, because this year our program has increased. We normally have 50 students, and now we're going to have 100 of you. So just come on with an open mind to have fun. And at the end of the day, hopefully you're going to choose TSU, but if you don't, it's okay. You can choose another school. But hopefully we'll do our job with having you wanting to be a Tiger for next year. Thank you.
And if we don't get them to be Tigers, any Thurgood Marshall College Fund member institution, I know Ashley and Alicia will agree, they'll do. And that's going to be our goal. Yes, our goal, Yvette and I will be working behind the scenes to make sure that you know that there is no other HBCU. There is no other institute. It is Texas Southern University. But just in case we don't have your major, or you already in Houston and you want to see what's outside, we understand. So we got to support you and give you all the resources that you need, so no matter where you go, you will be successful. Miss Yvette didn't say to you that she's a 2-time HBCU graduate, so she knows about attending an HBCU, as do I. Now, she's not a TSU graduate, but she is a graduate of Talladega and Langston University, so she knows 2 HBCUs. But I know this HBCU because I've spent my last 22 years here working and earning my Doctor of Education degree right here from TSU. I'm also a 2-time HBCU graduate. I attended Houston-Tillotson University for my undergraduate degree. So we know a thing or two about going to an HBCU and scooping up these degrees. And we do this program with that type of passion because we know many of you may know a little bit about HBCUs, or if you're a legacy of a 1-time or a 2-time or a 3-time graduate of Texas Southern University, you know a lot about attending an HBCU. And so perhaps you've come to learn more about TSU or some of the amazing programs that we have to offer. Unique programs like aviation, maritime transportation, or world-renowned programs like our College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences and our #1 biology pre-med major. We'll talk more about that when you're here on campus. But there's a lot in store for you here at TSU. And so we're going to work really hard to give you an amazing time while you're here. So let's talk about what that looks like. So not only are we here tonight, but this program has 5 institutes. I'm saying 5, right? Is it 7? 7 total, right? 5 HBCUs.
7 total, but operating as 5 programs.
5 programs. And so here we were in DC working behind the scenes, getting ready for tonight, getting ready for our summer boot camps that we will kick off in June. And then several of our peers will have theirs in late June, July. So we were working at the headquarters in DC to plan to have some amazing summer opportunities, not just for you though, but we have students who were in our program last year. And so we're working to have them have some fun engagement as they get ready for their upcoming first year in college. And so we've had our SOAR program, name change a time or two, but we've had our program since 2019. So we are excited to have several of our former SOAR students right here at TSU doing amazing things. They're pledging. Some of them are going off to do some big things at Harvard. One of my scholars is going to Harvard this summer for a program. So this program does have the ability to soar you to achievements, opportunities that are beyond your wildest ideas. So we're excited that you've signed up to be a part of this amazing program. So let's talk about you, our participants. 205 students applied to be in our program. We had some amazing shout outs on social media, and many of you may have seen them and was like, wait a minute, all I heard was free and I'm in. Well, it is a free program, but it's free with a lot of good information to help you get ready for that all-important senior year of high school. So we were fortunate. We had 205 students applied to be a part of our program. And as you heard my colleague said, we only had spaces for 100. So we cheated and chose 120 of you. So 120 of you were selected to be a part of our program. That was the fun part, selecting you, because you gave us some great answers to your questions. Your transcript showed how serious you are about your academics. Your letters of recommendation just was beaming with what you. So it was easy to select you. What wasn't so easy was to not select 85 other students that wanted to be in the same situation you're in right now. So we did pass on other programs, and they'll have other opportunities. But what made you stand out? What you wrote on those on those applications and your recommendation letters. I'm going to read a few of them to you right now. One student told me, I hope to learn about the college experience and learning more about being an HBCU student. I've heard a lot about HBCUs, but now I want to be in one myself. I hope to gain exposure to college and, more importantly, the HBCU experience. Those are the things that made your application stand out to us, your transcripts, your letters, and that's why we're excited to have you be one of our 120 participants in this year's program. Now, we've got 2 countries that'll be represented. We've had 2 before. We've had a student from the Bahamas, but that was when it was virtual. We actually will have 2 students from the Bahamas coming over to be a part of our program. So it's going to be a cultural program. We're going to learn about Conch and Nassau and Freeport, and then we're going to teach them about Texas and California and Florida and Georgia. So we're going to have a fun cultural week during the week of June 9th through the 14th. So you can see here, 2 countries will be represented, 13 states. We're going to be from one coast to another and all in between. So we're excited to see a large number of students from across the nation to be a part of our program. Majority of our students are going to be Texas. We got 90+ students that are going to come from Texas, but we do have students from all the states that are up there, and we're very excited to welcome you. And we'll talk more about what that will look like for transportation and stuff like that. Our program looks very much like higher education, 83 females, 37 males, but we do have a large number. We're working hard here at TSU to get more males excited about higher education at the HBCU. So we'll have a good time with our 83 females and 37 males, a nice breakdown of genders. Average GPA, and I use the word average lightly, but average GPA 3.52. Many of you have above a 4.0 GPA. All of you have at least as close to a 3.0 as possible. And 42 of you, 1/3 of our cohort, will be the first time in their first generation college student. So for you and for your parents, we are overexcited and honored to help you understand what it means to not just go to college, but to graduate, be a successful alum, and give back. So excited to have a large number of first generation college students be a part of our program. All right, let's talk about some program details. And then at some point, we're going to pause, and I'm going to use my little system here. I guess it's by alphabetical order, but I'm going to call you to have you come on the microphone or come on camera. We do want to hear you, but we also would love to see you if you're in a spot that you can be seen. And if you're driving, we hope that you're being safe and you're able to pull over. And if not, then we'll catch you on the next one. Okay, so we'll have a moment where you can come on, scholars and parents, and talk about what you are looking forward to most about the program. Program dates, you know by now, June 9th through the 14th, 120 students selected. And I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next slide real quick. Well, let me cover this good stuff here. Every day, we're gonna be doing some fun things. With prizes, almost every activity that we do, there will be some type of prize or activity or game associated with it, just to make sure our young scholars stay energized and are participating actively. The goal, though, the program will have a series of seminars and workshops and activities and events to talk about college admissions, financial aid, college literacy, career pathways, all the things you've heard are involved in college, right? But you'll be living on our campus for a week. And then on one of those days, we'll actually have one of our new student orientations for our upcoming school year. So you'll see college in action, because one of those days we're going to host one of our in-person new student orientation sessions. So you'll see all of the things that we have for college students while you're on campus. We're going to invite you to come back and really see HBCU culture in person when we do our homecoming weekend, October 5th and 6th. So it's a full circle opportunity. You'll learn quite a bit about college readiness, college admissions. My colleague, Dr. Love, she's on tonight with her daughter, who's ranked #1. I'm just saying she's a #1 student, but Dr. Love is our executive director of admissions, and she knows all about getting students, not just to TSU, but to universities across the nation. So she's going to present some information about the various types of admission applications and types of institutions. We'll talk a lot about financial aid, making the money show us the money. How does the money work? We're going to spend quite a bit of time on that. But you're not going to just be on our campus the whole week. We're going to get off campus. We're going to have some fun. And we're going to go to some companies and do some mini internships and get a chance to engage with some of our alumni to see what they're up to and how they're using their TSU or their HBCU degree in action. So a lot of fun things that you'll do during the 1 week that you're here on campus. So some of the fun things that you'll do will be off campus. When the students come to campus on June 9th, they will be grouped into 5 teams. And I've already had parents and students ask me about roommate process. We are not going to have an active roommate participation request because we're going to group the students by the area of interest that they indicated on their application. So if you're bringing a good friend with you and you're like, look, if we don't fit together, we're not coming. You are coming, but you may not stay in the same room because we're going to want to make sure that you get a chance to meet new people and experience new opportunities. You'll be in the same building. You'll be on the same floor probably, but you may not be in the exact same room. And that's okay. It's a week. By the time you think about it, moms and dads will be showing up here on Friday to pick you up, and we'll all be sad. So we will choose the roommates by teams and by areas of interest because we want to put like-minded students in areas of interest together. So I know it may be heartbreaking that you and your bestie, but look, you got in the program together. That's a great start, and you're going to have a really good time while you're here in the program. Students will not be permitted, no matter how much you try, to leave our campus. You are all minors, and TSU has strict requirements when it comes to how we operate programs that have minors in it. Parents, unless you personally come or you authorize someone to come that we can verify and all that good stuff, the only time your minor will be able to leave the campus is if you give permission. Otherwise, we will not. The person who drops them off is the person we expect to pick them up unless we know and have prior approval that it's a different person. I know some students will be coming from the airport, maybe on their own. So they'll get to campus, and once they're on campus, they'll be in our custody until they leave campus on Friday. But this is not a program where they're going to be experiencing the nightlife of Houston on TMCF's dime or TSU's dime. It will not happen. This won't be that free week. Oh, no. So they're going to be here and they're going to stay with us here. And we're going to make sure they have a safe, good time. And I'm going to show you parents in a moment how you'll be able to ensure the safety, follow along like we do here at TSU as well. The program is free. The only requirement is that you get to and from our campus. Those costs are not covered in the program. So parents, if your scholar is going to be flying in, or if you're going to be flying in, or flying in and out or driving down, those are the costs that you'll have to, assume. But other than that, once they're on campus, we've got them covered. Meal plan, housing, all activities. When you heard free, it's free, but the cost to get to and from our campus would be on your own. And so think about that over the next month as you plan to have your scholar come be a part of our program, right? You see here, if you're flying into Houston, we are closer to Houston Hobby Airport, which primarily is serviced by Southwest Airlines, but we're not, super far from Bush International Airport, which is serviced by everybody else. So if you're coming in on Southwest, you probably will be coming to Hobby, which is about 10 miles from our campus. If you're not coming in on Southwest, you'll probably be coming into our Bush Intercontinental Airport, which is a little further away. So make sure that you, get some information about what it costs to shuttle to our campus, or to Uber, or a taxi cab. I bet Ubering probably, or lifting, is probably a little bit cheaper than the cabs, especially from Bush IAH. But use all that information to make the safest and most economical plan for you. If you're driving to campus, you'll just drive straight. I'll give you the address in an upcoming slide. You'll just drive straight to the campus, to the university towers. We have a window between 4 and 6 p.m. But if we need to adjust that for any reason, just email me one-on-one so we can make sure that we can have some accommodations available. But we anticipate our scholars arriving between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. Central Time. We plan to start our program right at 7. We'll have a moment with our parents and our scholars, and then parents will start getting to work with this amazing week that we have in store for your scholars. And then we will see you back on Friday morning when you join us for our closing session and to see the winning teams. And then we have some things that Ashley and Alicia will share with you about what's to come over the next year to two when it comes to the programming the TMCF team will do through the SOAR program. Okay, before I talk about the schedule, I'm gonna go back for a moment. Now I want to hear from the scholars. Let's hear from you. Let's hear what you are looking for. So when I call your name, I'm going to use the little roll that I have in front of me, okay? So if I call your name, come on camera if you can, or certainly come on the microphone. And if your parent is there with you, parent, come on too. Let us know who you are, but tell us where your name, tell us where you are from, and tell us one thing that you're looking forward to from the TMCF SOAR HBCU Scholars Program. So I'm going to start with Ahmad Gabriel.
Hi, my name is Ahmad. I'm from Oakland, California. I think the most thing I'm looking forward to is just touring the campus overall and meeting new people.
Nice to hear from you, Ahmad. Are you coming with a friend, Ahmad? Is it you and somebody else coming together?
Yes, Cole.
Okay, that's what I thought. There's two of you coming together. Okay, cool. All right, next we have Amaya Love.
Hi, my name's Amaya Love. I'm from Oakland, Texas. And one thing I'm excited from is to learn more about the college process and meet new people.
Nice to meet you, Amaya. Amaya is the daughter of Dr. Love, who is our executive director of admissions here at TSU and my really good friend. So it's good to see Amaya on. Nice to meet you, Amaya.
Thank you.
Next, we have Amber Jenkins.
Hello, I'm Amber Jenkins. I'm from Houston, Texas. And what I'm looking forward to the most is to gain more knowledge on the HBCU institutions and financial aid and scholarships, along with meeting some of my peers across the nation.
Welcome. You will do just that right here at TSU, Amber. Nice to meet you. Next, we have Anthony Raspberry.
Hi, my name is Brooklyn. Raspberry. I'm from Houston, Texas. And the thing that I'm most ready to learn about is the HBCU experience as a whole, as well as meeting new peers.
Nice to meet you, Brooklyn. Look forward to having you be a part of the program. Next, we have, I'm going to try my best. I see last name is Drew, A-S-Y-A. It might be Asia, but I might be saying it wrong. If I am, let me know. Asia?
Hi, my name is Asia. I'm from Kansas City, Kansas. And what I'm looking forward to is the college experience and getting to meet new people.
Asia, you're in Kansas, you said?
Yes.
All right, save us some of that good barbecue, okay? Don't eat it all. Save us some, okay?
Okay.
We look forward to having you on our campus really soon, Asia. Nice to meet you. Next, we have Brandy Dibble.
STEM, and I think that one thing that I most
do me a favor, Brandy, come closer to the computer for us so we can hear you, okay? We see you, we want to hear you too, okay?
I was saying one thing that I'm most excited about is touring more in depth and learning more about the college experience.
Touring the campus and learning about college experience? We got you covered. All that will be waiting for you right here. So nice to meet you, Brandy. All right, next up, let me see who I got. I'm going to see Caleb Harrison.
Thank y'all for picking me. My name is Caleb Harrison. I'm from Parental, Texas. And the thing I'm most excited to learn about is your pharmacy program and what it's like, because that's what I want to pursue in my life.
Caleb, you down? You said you're in Pearland, right?
Yes.
Oh, we got you covered with pharmacy. You're going to have a really good time here. So welcome, Caleb. Nice to meet you. All right, Caleb Mosley, you're up next, Caleb. Oh, Caleb, you give us a little introduction. Okay, I'm gonna come back to you, Caleb. Okay, I think something was going on with your microphone, and if it's really bothering, you can just do a shout out in the chat.
Yeah, Caleb, it's real bad static. So yeah, you might want to maybe comment in the chat. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's really
feel free
loud.
to use the chat if it helps you. Just let us know where you're from and what you're looking forward to in the program, Caleb. Next we have, help me out with the Casalita Jones. I know I butchered that. I'm sorry. I see you in the car too. I hope you're not driving. Oh, you're on mute though.
There we go.
There
Now
you
I am.
go.
Hi.
Hi.
So it's my son. He's Nazir Jones.
Okay.
We're in California,
Okay.
and he's actually in a tutoring program right now. So,
All right.
but I know he's excited about coming and meeting everyone and being in Texas because he's never been to Texas. So, yep, that's it. But I'm in the car, but I'm parked.
Okay, Ms. Jones, nice to meet
Yep.
you. We look forward to
Nice
having
to
you
meet
having
you.
having your son be a part of our program. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next, we have Chad Provost.
So you know what? I'm actually sitting in for my son Cole, who is
Okay.
friends with Ahmad Gabriel. Cole is actually at school as well, trying to get some work done as we end the school year, but he will be on the call on Tuesday.
Okay.
Cole's probably going to want to be interested in everything from the campus to the programs to financial aid and so forth. And this is also the school of his great-grandmother, my grandmother, and his aunt, his great aunt, and his great uncle. So it'll be a great experience for Cole, and he'll share that with you when he talks with you on Tuesday.
Nice. I look forward to meeting Cole, and I'm excited that he's coming to hang out with us for a week to see some of this history that he's involved in with his relative. So very nice to have you on, Mr. Provost, and we look forward to having Cole be a part of the program. We do know it's 4 o'clock West Coast time, so we do understand that we're not central right now, so we know that you guys got some things going on Pacific time. So thank you for joining us. Next, we have Deborah Sanders. Deborah, you there with us?
Hello, I am driving. I'm sorry, but I'm sitting in for Jaylen Sanders. He is interested in the architecture program at Texas Southern University. And so he's happy to be a participant in this program, and hopefully on the next meeting he's able to give you more information.
Perfect. We are going to have another session on Tuesday. So yes, if a student is missing tonight, we'd love to have them be a part of the next session. Thank you so much for joining the call. Next, we have Deja Harris.
Hi.
Oh.
I'm from Houston, Texas, and my thing that I'm looking most forward to is the college life in general and the opportunities that this program brings, and just learning more about HBCUs, because that's a big dream of mine to go to a HBCU. So, yeah.
All right, Deja, we got an amazing one for you, but you'll learn about a whole lot more while you're here as well. Nice to meet you, Deja. Next, we have Eric Harris and Co.
Hey, I'm Eric Harris. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm excited to learn about the HBCU experience.
We look forward to having you here from St. Louis, Missouri, Eric. So nice to meet you and your parent. All right, next we have let's see, Erica King.
Hello, I'm Erica King. I'm sitting in for Colin King, my son. I'm excited about him going to college or going, to travel to TSU for the college, lifestyle to see, how it is.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Ms. King, for joining in for your son. We appreciate you. Next, we have Gabrielle Chandler.
Gabrielle.
Gabrielle. I said it in my head right, and I said it out loud wrong. Gabrielle Chandler. Hi, Gabrielle.
Hi, I'm from Houston, specifically Missouri City, and I'm excited about learning about HBCU life in general and just all the opportunities this brings with like financial aid and just the experiences throughout college.
All right, Gabrielle. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Look forward to having you here on the program. Next, we have, I may be saying it wrong, Irie Fasten. I know I said it wrong, but help me out on that one. Irie.
It's Erie.
Erie. Nice to meet you, Erie.
Yeah. I'm from San Antonio, Texas, and I'm most excited for making new friends and learning about the college life and HBU experience in general.
All right, Erie. From the Alamo City, we're glad to come on down and hang out with us in Houston for a little bit. We're excited to have you be a part of our program. Nice to meet you. Next, we have Jaylen McDougal.
Hi, I'm Jaylen. I'm from Humble, Texas, originally from Jasper, Texas. I'm most excited about meeting new people and most likely, learning more about financial aid and yeah, just a new experience for me.
All right. Well, one of my former jobs here at TSU was in financial aid. My colleagues, former Dr. Love, used to work in student accounting. So we got you covered. From getting it money to giving it to the school, we got you covered. So we're going to have a lot of good information when you're here at the program. Nice to meet you, Jaylen. Next, Jace Bola.
Hello, my name is Jace Bola. I live in Fresno. That's near Missouri City. And I'm looking forward to like attending an HBCU in like the engineering field.
Nice to meet you, Jace. We're going to have a good time with engineering here at TSU. So nice to meet you. Next, we have Kendall Beavers.
Hi, I'm Kendall. I want to learn about the HBCU life and like scholarships and stuff, and I'm just excited to have a new experience.
Kendall, you're going to have a good experience, but it's not going to be a new one for you, right? Because when we asked you, were you a first-generation college student, you said no, because your mom and your sister are proud TSU graduates. So I know that you already know a little something about what it means to be a Tiger, but you're going to get a chance firsthand to hang out with us for a week. So I'm very excited to have you be a part of the program from Dallas. So. Uh-oh, and I hear mom in the background. Look, there's Janice in the background. You talk about TSU proud.
Right.
Thank you,
Dr.
Janice.
Armstrong. Also, Caleb, he put his comments in the chat. He said, sorry for the issues. He said he's from Center, Texas. I actually know where that is. That's my hometown. And he said that he would mainly like to find a major that fits him best. So
we got over 100 of them right here at TSU. Caleb, we got you covered. Sorry for the noise issue, but thank you for giving us your information in the chat section. And welcome from Center, Texas. We're going to have a lot of students. We're going to get to hang out east. I heard Jasper. I heard Center. We're going to do our very best to expose our program across the state. So very excited to have you, Caleb. Next, we have Kennedy Shelton.
Hello, my name is Kennedy Shelton, and I'm excited to meet new people and explore my major in business.
Kennedy was one of the first students on, so she was ready to go, and I was excited to see her on. So, hi, Kennedy. It's nice to meet you. Where are you from, Kennedy?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Okay, well, it's good to have you on tonight, and we're excited to have you be a part of the program. Nice to meet you. Next, we have Kiana Davis.
Hi, so my name's Ryan. I'm under my mom's account. Sorry.
Okay, hi, Ryan.
I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm super excited to be surrounded by other like-minded teenagers like myself, and also excited to explore the campus.
Nice to meet you, Ryan. Look forward to having you come hang out with us in Houston for a week. So nice to meet you. Next, we have Christina Gray.
Good evening. I am representing my daughter, Michaela Gray. We're from New Orleans, and she's at basketball practice right now, so I'm sitting in for her. I know she's excited about experiencing that HBCU life on campus, and specifically, she's interested in learning about the School of Business there at TSU.
Nice to meet you, Miss Gray. We almost had 119 students in our program, but we made room for one more. And that one more was Michaela Gray. So we're excited to have her be a part of the program. So from New Orleans too, so very excited. Nice to meet you. Next, we have Michelle Pullen.
Hi, I'm actually sitting in for my daughter. I'm here. I'm sitting in for my daughter, Kamora. She's at work right now. But what I gathered from her is that she's excited to be on the campus this summer, and she wants to see what the dorms are like because she wants to apply for TSU in the fall of 2025.
Perfect, perfect. That's the perfect opportunity to come spend a week with us in one of our dorms. So thank you, Ms. Pullen, for being on tonight for your daughter. Next, we have Robin Rockingham.
Hi, my name's Raylan. I'm on my mom's account, and I'm from Chandler, Arizona.
And I'm excited to meet new people and learn more about the biology program because I want to go into anesthesia.
Okay, your name is Raven, you said?
Raylan.
Uh-oh, say it one more time for me.
Raylan?
Raylan?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Raylan, from Arizona. So when I put those states up there, y'all thought I was just giving y'all some stuff. No, these you hearing everybody tonight talk about where they're from. So nice to have you, Raylan, joining us from Arizona. Next, we have Shaquan Grove. Shaquan, are you there? Okay. Next, we have Tawana McKennis Cole.
Hi, I'm McKenzie. I'm under my mom's account. There's two of us. I'm from Sugar Land, Texas, and I'm most excited for meeting people and learning more about the college process.
Okay. Well, we look forward to having. Go ahead.
Oh, hi, my name is Samari. I'm from Houston, and I would like to be on campus and in the dorm and meeting with people as well.
Well, nice to meet you as well. We look forward to having you in our dorms on our campus really soon. Next, we have Tiffany Harris.
Hello, my name is Natalie. I'm under my mom's account.
Hi, Natalie.
I'm from Houston, Texas, or Stafford to be more specifically. What I'm looking for is to be college ready, more HBCU experience, and to meet new people.
All right, Natalie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Next, we have, Tosin Adejo. I may be saying that wrong, Tosin. I think it's longer than Tosin. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Jaylen, and I'm from Kansas, and I'm interested about learning about the program and the college life.
Tosin, tell us one more time where you're from. We couldn't hear you too clearly.
Kansas.
Uh-oh. Put it in the chat for us.
I think she might have said Kansas City.
Kansas City, Tosin?
Yeah, just put it in the chat because it was
Put it in the
breaking.
chat for us, but it's nice to have you be a part of our program as well. Next, Zachary Gilmore.
Hello, my name is Zachary Gilmore, and I'm interested into the TSU engineering program, and I also want to learn about the TSU history and culture.
We got a lot of culture and a lot of history here at TSU, so we're excited to have you be with us tonight, Zachary, and look forward to have you be a part of the program. Did I miss anybody? I went through the list, but the list kept changing on me. I was struggling to keep up with it, but I'm going to pause for a moment. Did I miss anyone giving an introduction that's on tonight? I will pause at this time.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Mason. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm interested in learning more about scholarships and financial aid.
Okay, tell me your first name one more time.
Mason. Grove.
Mason?
Yes.
Okay, Mason, nice to meet you. From St. Louis, Missouri, huh?
Yes.
All right.
I'm under my mom's account.
Okay, I see it. I see it. So it's nice to have you here, Mason. Anybody else that we missed? We got everybody covered? All right. Well, welcome everyone from wherever you come from. Go ahead. Did I miss anybody? All right. Well, welcome everyone. Let me go ahead and talk about what we have in store for you. Here is the program schedule. Now, there may be one or two changes, but that'll just be more cosmetic. For the most part, this is what we have in store for you scholars, or for parents for your scholars, when they're on our campus during the week of June 9th through the 14th. They'll get to campus on Sunday evening, and then we're going to have a fun week of activities, sessions about financial aid, admissions, careers, HBCU culture, campus life, student engagement. We're going to have an etiquette session. We're going to have a lot of fun activities. We're going to get off campus, have some team building activities. We're going to be on campus doing some fun stuff. We're going to go to 2 companies. Not everyone's going to go to both companies, but we have plans for you to go to 2 companies to experience what it would be like to have an internship or some insight into how this big company works. So you're going to experience that. You're going to hear from alumni from across the nation about why they chose to attend an HBCU and what they're doing now with their HBCU degree. So if you're not yet sold on TSU, but you're thinking about maybe another HBCU, you're going to hear from alumni directly about why they chose their HBCU, what they did when they were there. Did they join a sorority or fraternity, or were they in student government or royal court, and what they're doing right now. So you'll get a chance to have all of that. We're going to do a campus-wide scavenger hunt. We're going to have campus tours. We're going to talk about financial literacy and what it means to be able to understand financial aid to a college-bound student or to the parent of a college-bound student. Parents, we don't have anything scheduled for you during the week, but during the next 2 years, next year and that first year in college, we're going to have virtual workshops, parents, where we talk to you, especially the upcoming year. We're going to give you a lot of information about what to expect from the financial aid process, the free application for federal student aid, FAFSA, scholarships. Ashley and Alicia, they know about scholarships because they do it for a living with the Thurgood Marshall
I'm here
College
for
Fund.
the step class for Katrina Richard.
So a lot of fun things we're going to have in store for you. We're going to have meals all day, every day, a lot of fun things. So we want you to bring an exciting mindset, an open idea of what college can be like. You're going to leave making some new friends. And these friends may end up being your college roommate, maybe your sorority sister, fraternity brother, maybe majoring in the same major. That's how cool this program is. It really does have a great way to connect new students that think alike, looking for similar types of interests, to see if TSU or any other HBCU is the right school for them. So this is a snapshot of what that week will look like. A lot of fun activities, informational sessions. Ashley and Alicia are going to do some fun things where they kind of figure out what you're good at. We've got some things we're going to do, some opportunities to give you some things where we can help you. If you're not certain, like, well, I heard some people say what their major is going to be, but I have no idea. We can help you identify some things that you may be interested in, you may like, based on your personality, based on your academic interests. So we'll have some fun opportunities to share with you what we think would be great opportunities as you're starting the application process this upcoming summer. Can you believe it, parents? It's already time for them to be a senior. And this time next year, they'll be on their way. Now, I don't know if it's your first for many of you or if it's your last for many of you, or they're one in between, but we know how symbolic this moment will be, and we're excited to be a part of it here at TSU. And I speak for Ashley and Alicia with the Thurgood Marshall College Fund. So we know this is a very, special time because this is the final year coming up. And we're glad to be a part of that final year with you and your scholar. All right, where will you be living on our amazing campus? This will be your home from June 9th through the 14th. This is our university towers. It is separated by, so you can't really see the layout of the building, but the tower that you see in front of you, that's typically the male side, and the tower that's to your far left, that's typically the female side. Parents, there's no need to worry about co-ed. We're not doing co-ed living, does not exist at TSU. It may happen somewhere else. We're going to have males on one side. We're going to have females on the other side. We're going to have team members, staff members from residential life and housing, supervising, chaperoning. We're going to be the parents away from parents. So we'll make sure that we keep everything the way it's supposed to be. So this is the towers. This is where you'll come on June 9th between 4 and 6 p.m. to drop your baby or your student, your loved one, your child, your baby off for this amazing week we have in store. Now, you've been wanting to know what to bring and not to bring. Here is that list, parents. Bring things for the room. Each room has a twin size bed. There's 2 tour rooms, so each scholar will have a roommate. Bring enough, bring a week of clothing, but keep in mind, Houston, now we know every city's hot. Atlanta, we know how hot Atlanta is. It's just not as hot as Houston in June. So be mindful of the heat. We're gonna have some fun, but bring some temperature appropriate, summer appropriate, but professional appropriate, right? We don't want to see your hot girl and your hot boy summer during this week. Take that back home to St. Louis and Arizona and Oakland. Come prepared to showcase your best, right? So bring clothing that represents you and your parents and your school very well, but bring season appropriate. It does get pretty warm in June. Not as warm as July, which is why we have our program in June, but it can be pretty warm. You want to bring comfortable shoes, right? Ladies, we know you got the beautiful ones but you do a lot of walking, a lot of interacting, some fun things. So bring some sneakers, bring some shoes you can kind of walk around campus in, so that way you can have some fun and not have the appropriate attire for many of the things that you're going to do. But also bring some business wear with you as well. So we're going to have some chances for you to go off campus to some of our corporate sponsored programs. So you want to bring some business attire. Nothing formal. We don't need your prom gown. We know you want to show it, but we don't need to see. Just bring pictures, bring the Instagrams and stuff, but no prom wear, no formal wear. And you don't have to bring a suit or a business, that type of business. But if you do, it won't be a bad thing though. My motto is I'd rather have it and need it than need it and not have it. So you may want to bring a couple of items that are professional looking, because we do have some opportunities to be in front of corporations and corporate people. So you want to look your best there. When it comes to swag, we're going to give you a lot of swag. We're going to almost give you a shirt for every day, but there will be times when you'll wear that shirt for a certain activity, like maybe during the scavenger hunt or during the new student orientation that we're going to have that Wednesday. So we're going to give you quite a bit of swag. We've got some polos we're going to give to you for the team presentations. So you're going to leave with quite a bit of swag and fun stuff, but bring some clothing for that week as well. We're going to have some off-campus opportunities. So, you'll have some time to show us what your style, your personality. So bring all that with you when you come. If you need to wash, I don't anticipate you needing to wash during the week, but in case you do, the facility will have the ability for you to wash. So just bring your detergent and laundry things. Toiletries, we're going to have the basic supplies, but bring your your toothpaste and your special deodorants and fun things like that, like you would any week-long camp trip. Bring your personal items with you. Bring things from your restroom. We're going to have shower curtains and things, but the floor may not have flooring that's matted and things like that. So if you want to bring a mat with you or something fun, if you need it, it's just for a week. And then a laptop or an iPad or something that you can actually, do some fun things on. Each team will be presenting in some type of presentation format. So I do encourage you to bring your iPad or your laptop or a tablet along with your phone to make sure that you have the ability to stay active and all those kind of fun things. So, and if you need to bring something that you can lock, like maybe some type of a secured briefcase maybe, or a small trunk that you can lock, because you will have a roommate. And so I don't recommend bringing anything valuable. We don't care if you got a Rolex. We don't want to see it. The folks back home will care more than we will, because we're only going to see you for a week. So anything of value, you want to leave it at home, right? Just if you want to brag about it, take a picture. We'll believe you. So leave valuable things, leave lots of cash. You're not going to leave a lot of money for the week that you're going to be here. I don't want you walking around with a whole bunch of cash in your pocket. So just bring a few things, a few dollars, because you're going to have some time to do some fun things while you're on campus, and even when we're off campus. So some money you'll need, but it won't be the hundreds and hundreds that you're thinking that you're going to need. Parents, you hear me saying it. The program is free. Now, some of the fun activities that we'll do off campus, they may need to spend a few dollars, but it won't be the hundreds and thousands that they're telling you that they're going to need, okay? And if you're not certain about that, let me know. I can give you some one-on-one information. Please bring your medicine. If you take medicine or need medicine, or if there are times when you may need medicine, please bring that as a safety measure. We don't have a full student health center during the summer. And so if something happens, and parents, this is for you in particular, if something's happening and we need an EpiPen or insulin or something like that, it'd be better if the student had access to it directly versus us trying to figure out, because we'll be relying on 911 or TSU. And so students and parents, be mindful of that, right? A week-long summer camp. So whatever type of medicine would typically be needed for a week-long activity, you want to bring that for your scholar, or scholars, you want to bring that with you as well, okay? And if we need to do something, each room will have a refrigerator in it. So if your medicine requires refrigeration, no worry, your room will have that, a microwave and a refrigerator already inside of it. And if you're wanting to know what the room looks like on the inside, just go to our TSU. I'll send you a link, but if you want to get a jump start on that, if you go to TSU's housing website, you'll see a virtual tour of the university towers. It's on YouTube as well. You can kind of get an insight of what the room looks like that you're going to be staying in for that week-long program, okay? What not to bring? Everything else. If I didn't say it, I don't want to see it. So keep, pets. We know Snooky, and we know your turtle, and we know your bird. We know, and they're going to miss you for a week, but they're going to miss you for that week. So please, and now if there's something that's going on that's bigger than what I'm talking about, email me about that. We got to talk about that because we have a strict policy, but no pets of any kind, no cars. Parents, we don't want your scholar driving to campus. If they have a car, bring them and then take the car back and then come back and pick them up on Friday. So I know many of the juniors have access to cars, but we don't want cars. TSU has rules, they have parking fees, and they have tow trucks. And the last thing we want to do is have your scholar not have the best experience because their car is somewhere in Houston and you don't know, you've never heard about this part of Houston. And that's where their car is going to be if they don't park in the appropriate spot. So we make it easy. No cars during the summer program. No candles, nothing with no fire, no incest, nothing like that. So anything that you normally wouldn't bring to a hotel room, we're going to kind of keep that same kind of mindset. If you're not certain, ask us because we don't want you to bring it and then we have to take it for the week. So it's better to keep it or ask us before you bring it. So any questions about what I've shared? I know this is very personal information, but I'll pause for a moment. Any questions about what to bring and not to bring? All right, here we go. Campus safety. Parents, this is for you in particular. We're going to have a safe time at TSU. We've had this program since 2019, and we've been blessed, and we will continue to be blessed because we're going to make sure that we follow all the rules and we follow all the safety guidelines. We are a full university. We have our own police force on our campus, and we parents, you will have access to the Live Safe app. You can download that app while your scholars on our campus. When we get alerts about things in the neighborhood, things on our campus, weather, things that be happening with TSU police or HPD, anything that we feel may be a concern, we get apps, we get text messages, we get alerts to our phone through the app. So parents, whether you have an iPhone or an Android, or if you want to just download it to your computer, your iPad, your tablet, the Live Safe app, you'll just find TSU on that Live Safe app. But that's where you'll be able to have, some information at TSU. It connects your scholar to our TSU Police Department. Not that they will ever be alone on campus, but just in case they find themselves, which would be very rare, but I'm just saying, the safety counts. So the Live Safe app, your scholars will have access to while they're on campus, but parents, you will also have access to it as well. TSU Police, Residential Life and Housing, and several administrators on campus will be actively involved with the program the entire time. Because the program is dealing with minors, those are the requirements here at TSU to have a safe program for young students here at TSU. Parents or scholars, any questions about the Live Safe app? All right, almost last but not least, I will need parental consent from every scholar to be a part of our program very soon. I know that you've been getting these blind copied emails because there's so many scholars, it's hard to do one-by-ones and things, but I will have to spend some time very soon to send each scholar and their parent as a CC this form to fill out. And we need that signed back. This is giving us permission for the scholar to be on our campus, and it covers all the rules that TSU needs. I put all 3 pages there for you to see because we need all this information. We're going to need a current vaccination record, medical information, contacts, if we need to have a contact for something that may happen with medical. We want to leave nothing to chance, right? Your scholar's safety and security is our #1 priority. And so this information will help us have the information that we need to ensure a successful week. So over the next week to 2 weeks, you will receive this email. I will say I've gotten some bounced back emails from some of the emails that I've sent out. That's okay, because if you made it to this call, you didn't get a bounce back. But I will call, and we will call and make sure that we get accurate email addresses, because I need to have a signed consent form for every scholar from their parent or guardian for them to participate in the program. So this is what that document looks like. It will be headed to you soon. You can sign it, scan it back, however you need to get it back to me. I can even Adobe sign it if I need to send it out through Adobe, but This is the required information that we need for the program. And then here are some highlights and some fun visuals of what to expect, right? You'll move in on Sunday, you'll get your room key and all that kind of fun stuff. And then there Ashley was last year. That was 30 students. Imagine 120. We're going to have a lot of students this year, but Ashley and the team, Alicia, will be here this summer. Hopefully she'll get a chance to engage as well, but we know Ashley will be here to help welcome you, and we'll have some fun. We'll start quickly with some team building and some icebreakers and some fun stuff like that. And then we're off to the races. We got to learn a whole bunch in a little bit of time. So there's Dr. Love down there talking last year about college admissions and in-state, out-of-state, 2-year, 4-year, all the fun things that your scholars are about to go through when it comes to the wonderful world of applying for admission to college. And then here's some of our scholars were last year in their teams, giving back what they learned already. We had a business session that one of our colleagues gave, and so they gave us back some information about how to sell yourself, how to brand yourself in short time periods. And so on the right side, we had our etiquette dinner, and one of our alums from the Thurgood Marshall School of Law came and gave a etiquette session, because many meals that your scholars will be dealing, parents, you know this too, many deals happen under meals, right? Luncheons, dinners. And so we want to make sure that our scholars know what it's like to be professional, and which fork and which plate and which, all the fun things. So they're going to have an etiquette session this program as well. During this program, we took students to NASA and we gave them an iFly experience. We're working the same kind of types of opportunities, not NASA and iFly directly, but similar type of off-campus engagement opportunities. And then here on the right, this was the last day. Last year, the groups were giving the last day picture. On the right, that's where we had our alumni panel. So several alumni from across the nation, not just TSU. We're talking to our scholars about what it means to be an HBCU graduate. And then here's the last day. And parents, this is going to be your day to come and be a part of the closing ceremony. So 10 o'clock on Friday, June 14th, we're going to invite you to come and hear about what your scholars have been learning. We're going to give to you next step information. Ashley and Alicia are going to tell you, share with you what we have in store over the 2-year window that we're going to have the engagement with them. And so that'll be Friday, June 14th. And that's what we have in store for our Thurgood Marshall College Fund SOAR HBCU Scholars Program. Are there any questions? All right, well, you have our contact information. You have my information on the screen right there. Please let me know if you have any questions or need any information. Very soon, you're going to get this waiver form to fill out for the parent and for the scholar. And we will see you on June 9th.
Dr. Armstrong, just before everybody hops off, I know a few parents who are not on tonight that made me aware that their student had gotten in. Please, if you know of others who should have, whose students they were accepted into the program for Texas Southern, make sure that they did get the email. They may be one of those where it ended up bouncing back to Dr. Armstrong. So make sure you let them know that, hey, they had a call tonight, but there's going to be another one on Tuesday. And some people, they told me that they had registered for the Tuesday, but definitely make sure that you pass on the word if you do know someone. And Dr. Armstrong, are you sending the recording out to everybody or just the ones that registered for this session?
Everyone.
Okay, perfect.
Everyone.
Thank you. And don't forget your chargers this summer. So
Oh,
bring
yeah.
your technology, but don't forget your chargers.
What to bring? A charger. Absolutely. Electricity too. No, we got you covered on that part, but bring your charger though.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Can they bring like small little speakers for the dorm?
Yes, they can bring small speakers. We prefer them to be like beats or personal things that wouldn't, affect the neighbor or the roommate. So we prefer, headphones or headsets, but they could bring a speaker though. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Small speaker.
Thank you.
And then one thing, if I can add, it's students, because I know a few of you are coming with some of your friends. Remember, this is going to emulate to a big extent what the college experience will be like. So don't get hung up on not being roomed with your friend. Please understand, Dr. Armstrong mentioned there's a lot of people that will be here, but there are some people who did not get accepted. Please don't be hung up on the thought of not being able to room with your friend. Trust me, you will see them every single day, most of the time throughout. You just won't be roomed in the same room with them. So definitely it's all about making connections. And I promise you, after the first night, you're not even going to think about that anymore because you're going to be so engaged in everything that's going on. So please, please, please get that out your mind. Definitely excited to see everybody. And I'm so glad we have so many states that are represented. That is phenomenal. So definitely if y'all have questions between now and by the time we get to the boot camp, please make sure you reach out to Dr. Armstrong, reach out to Ms. Barker and the team. And we are so excited about getting this started in a couple of weeks.
Well, parents,
Yeah,
join
I
me.
have a question.
Go ahead, Ms. King.
Yes, so about the bedding, will it have bedding, sheets and everything? Will they need to bring a blanket?
No, you want to, it'll be like a normal camp room. It'll be a mattress. So bring extra long bedding, sheets, blankets, pillows.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Good question though. Any other questions? Well, parents and scholars, please join me in thanking Ashley and Alicia and the Thurgood Marshall College Fund. Without their support, we wouldn't be on tonight, and your scholars wouldn't be headed to TSU for a week of fun and engagement and learning all about HBCUs and campus life. So Ashley and Alicia, thank you for helping our scholars and our parents of our scholars get a chance to explore college life absolutely for free. So thank you so much. Please give our thanks to the leadership of Thurgood Marshall College Fund. Hopefully we'll get a chance to engage with several of the team leaders there, but please thank all of them for their support. And we thank you and the Thurgood Marshall College Fund for amazing opportunities. Now, scholars and parents, we're giving you a little bit tonight, but wait till you see what Thurgood Marshall College Fund has in store. They are planning some events that are gonna just change the game. When we were in DC in February, we were all sitting there like, just in awe of what they are working on. Just to give you an idea of what they do for HBCU institutions, they help with scholarships. I've given you the website. They've got scholarships. If you go to TSU's website, you're gonna see Thurgood Marshall, because that's how much support they are giving HBCUs like Texas Southern University. They have student leadership, student development. They hang out in New York every fall semester. They bring high profile people in just to help our students be amazing leaders and develop them as HBCU students and graduates. So I am really excited that this program has found an opportunity to continue to support parents and scholars just like each of you on tonight, because there's a lot in store. So Ashley and Alicia and Dr. Williams and everyone at the Thurgood Marshall College Fund, from all of us, we appreciate your support and your partnership. It means a lot to us. Parents and scholars, enjoy the rest of your night. Have a great, safe, fun weekend. Very soon, you're going to hear from me via email about those waiver forms. Very, very soon, we will see you on our campus right here at Texas Southern University. So have a safe night. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we will see you very soon. Take care, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Barker.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you. So excited.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.